inches, number 12, the man in the middle, 7 feet tall, number 11, at the shooting guard position, 6 feet 7 inches, number 22, Middleton. Starting at the other guard, standing 6'2", number 0, Damian Lillard. At forward, 6'11", number 34, the Green Freak, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
What better for a Tuesday evening than a little NBA action on 2K Sports? Brian Anderson here, joined by our analysts, Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, plus reporting from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You take a look at the Bucks. They're in a solid spot right now, 5th place.
I think for the Bucks, they've stayed within arm's length of the conference leaders. That in itself is an accomplishment at this point in the season.
Yeah, even so, though, I'm sure they're not satisfied just being near the top of the standings. They're going to be looking to make a major push as the season winds down.
All right, let's check out the starting group for the Thunder. In it forward, it's Jordan Williams. Cason Wallace out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Hartenstein in at the center position. And for the Bucks, inside we have Giannis Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Chris Middleton. And it's Prince in at the 3. Both teams playing well lately, Grant. Something's got to give here.
Yeah, this is a great test of momentum. Whoever controls the pace probably controls the outcome.
Here's Lopez. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in.
Well, he may not be the fastest guy on the floor, but Brook Lopez knows how to run the court. Nice rim run.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, big finish!
Oh, did you see that?
Oh, my goodness, the quickness, the skill, the flash. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, do your thing.
Here's Middleton. Lays it up and banks it in.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Hartenstein. In the game against Houston, very impressive. Dort for 3. It doesn't go for him. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher.
That's tipped. It was stolen by Lillard. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
You can see the work Lou Dort has put in to make himself a threat from 3. That's a pretty-looking shot right there.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to spend a few minutes with Doc Rivers, and he acknowledged that they're facing one of the most dynamic players in the league in Gilgeous-Alexander. He said there's no way to defend him with his speed and movement. We need to be ready to rotate and help on every possession. Still, he said, they're all looking forward to the challenge.
Okay, thank you, Allie. The 3 from Prince. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Outside, Williams. Oh, it's stolen. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Lopez can't hit. Thunder trail by 6. Williams with it. He's picked up by Lillard. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Their first chance this season playing the Thunder.
And last year's games were interesting to watch, considering that each team came out with a win against the other.
And the fact that they split their 2 meetings last season. Does one try to get a leg up?
And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. He's checked in for Milwaukee. A look at the NBA assist leaders over the last 10 games, moving the rock with ease. 5th is Damian Lillard.
He's making a lot of friends with the way he's been moving the ball, setting up his teammates nicely in their favorite spots.
Hartenstein finds Dort, and here's Wallace. Williams from long range. Rebounded by Lopez. Here's Milwaukee. They're on a 16-7 run. Doris, not only is the Thunder roster full of young talent, they also have a ridiculous amount of draft capital.
BA, you've got to give a ton of credit to the front office. They've got multiple options going forward. Continue to draft and develop their talent, or perhaps use those picks to trade for a superstar you believe fits.
And the foul on Gary Trent. That's his first foul. Joe's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander.
First team foul. Coming out on the floor for the Thunder, number 11, Isaiah Joe.
Williams against Antetokounmpo. Wallace, the pass to Joe. Takes a 3. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. The Bucks leading by 11.
2 minutes.
Antetokounmpo outside. And Giannis with the dunk.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And the foul on Brook Lopez. That's his first foul of the game. A different look for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Dort. And it's Alex Caruso in for Wallace.
Alex Caruso.
So it's Oklahoma City now. Here's Williams. The Thunder with another miss.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Oh, Giannis dunks it home.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And it's Middleton finishing it off.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Dagnall. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Thunder trail by 17. Knocked away. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, quote, "It's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams. But at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully, we have a long runway together to figure things out." Brian?
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that. And so Trent will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Here's Antetokounmpo. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Milwaukee foul. Damian Lillard. First personal foul.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
Shooting for Oklahoma City, Isaiah Joe, taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Oklahoma City. He's perfect from the line this time. Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Rebound by Middleton.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Here's Portis. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
And the call will be against Bobby Portis.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night.
Taking 2 shots.
And he drops it first. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Milwaukee out in front, leading by 17. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Well, it's all fast break points. Those easy buckets, they're so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
We've got Jackson Green out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Gary Trent, and it's Portis in at the 5, down low. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The Bucks getting their last shot to go. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6. Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
Now here's Joe. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. Here's Williams. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, they're trying to establish their attack down in the paint, and make no mistake, these help their overall confidence.
Lets it go from deep. And it's Green missing. Thunder trail by 18. Pass to Joe. The 3 is up. On target from range. He's got 7.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Green for 3. Nails it from 3. And the Bucks lead by 18.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Dagnall. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. The Bucks making a switch here. Prince is checked in. All right, let's give a nod to defense now with a list of the teams leading the league in steals this month. Oklahoma City, number 1.
They've really gotten after it at the defensive end, and that's been generating turnovers.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Gilgeous-Alexander against Jackson. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Milwaukee leading by 18. The three from Prince. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Jackson, right side. Trent for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Trent's got his first 3 points of the game.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
The Thunder have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Outside Joe. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. To stop the run. And he lays it up and in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
And the basket is good.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, BA. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Wiggins. Lou Dort, he's checked in for Caruso. And it's Wallace in for Joe. Now here's Wallace. No points yet. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
The Thunder have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively, and their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bucks
Milwaukee making some changes. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Middleton. Green comes in for Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Jackson. Milwaukee leading by 22. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, BA. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
That one's off. Well, at this point of the season, the identity and merit of each team is becoming more and more clear, Grant.
Oh, yes, indeed. I mean, we have a good understanding of who the real contenders are. But there always seems to be a dark horse team that makes a push in the second half of the season. Anything can happen.
So he comes up empty at the line.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
Spins. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. They want to keep rolling here, following the win against Atlanta.
The lead changed hands plenty of times in that one, but they got it together in the end and made winning plays. Just an incredible display of power. He attacked the rim with both hands.
Most definitely. That was a Thunder dunk. Wow. And the Thunder making a change here. Joe's checked in.
Now into the lineup for the Thunder. Number 11, Isaiah Joe.
Outside, Williams. Over Antetokounmpo. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
The Thunder have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Portis for three. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score. Oh, I love the ferocity on the drive. Williams doesn't lack confidence tearing towards the rim.
For three, here's Lillard. Hartenstein pulls it in. The Thunder have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Steps back. Here's Wallace. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. And here are the Bucks now. They're on a 16-6 run. Here's Portis for three. Drops in the three. Portis has got 8.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Wallace, the pass to Dort. This one for three. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. 46 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. And Giannis with the jam.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
.43 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Wallace, the pass to Williams. The three. He can't get it to go.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Prince with the bucket.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
And stolen by Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the dunk.
And the game plan for them should be simple. Keep getting it to Giannis. The Greek freak is on fire.
Here's Wallace. Knocks it down from distance. 5 points in the game. There's 10 seconds left to play in the first half. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Milwaukee out in front, delivering the blowout. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Well, thank you, guys. Doc Rivers here with us now. Coach, you're ahead at the half. What was the difference?
We got stops. We were out running a little bit. And then we had great spacing against the zone. Well, listen, we started making shots. That always helps.
It sure does. Thanks, Coach.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
Good to see you and welcome. A lopsided game through 2 quarters and a big deficit for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
They're getting steamrolled, giving up too many points in the paint.
And it's just not the rim protection. You have to stay in front of all ball handlers, or you'll get broken down and eaten alive.
Let's shift gears now and see how things are stacking up in the Western Conference.
And taking a look at Oklahoma City, you know, Halloween was a long time ago, but this team is still the scariest group in the league. They're striking fear into every team that has to go against them, Shaq.
You're starting to scare me, Kenny.
Oh, okay. That wasn't scary.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. In it forward, it's Dort and Williams. Cason Wallace out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Hartenstein in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And guys, The way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Here's Wallace on the take, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game. And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And the bucket is good.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
The Thunder shooting about 41%. Here's Williams, and he gets it to go off the front iron. Williams has got his second basket of the night.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
And Lopez gets it to go.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
And the foul on Brook Lopez.
Second personal
That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Now here's Wallace, guarded closely. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo has got his 5th rebound in this one. Middleton from the outside, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got 4 assists now tonight. Lillard against Gilgeous-Alexander. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
Well, Gilgeous-Alexander becoming more and more reliable as a jump shooter. With everything else in his game, look out.
He was all alone on that one. Lopez has got 8 points here in the quarter.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Here's the 3. Drains the triple. Williams has got 7 points in the game.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said, quote, "I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, and I want to have that challenge, knowing that you gave everything to the game and you gave everything to stop the other team's best player."
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Ali. Thank you. Oklahoma City making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Wiggins with a screen on Middleton. Wallace, the pass to Wiggins. Clock at 6. Here's Williams, and there's the drive. Rebound, Milwaukee. Lopez has got 4 rebounds now.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
For 3, here's Lillard. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. And Williams punches it home.
Woohoo! That's the athleticism you talk about with Jalen Williams. This guy can get off his feet in a hurry.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. The quick look, no good that time. Milwaukee has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Antetokounmpo for 3. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Antetokounmpo has got 5 points now this quarter. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And the Bucks going with a whole new group out there.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 10. Baseline jumper. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
There's so many ways Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can create for this offense. He's becoming one of the top scorers in the game.
2 minutes.
Here's Jackson. Good on the shot.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Williams misses. Milwaukee has gone 4 of 7 from 3. A good percentage in the third quarter. Here's Portis for 3. Hits a three-pointer. Portis has got 11.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Gilgeous-Alexander double team. Williams from long range. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a 3 of his own, but you gotta play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
And Williams has got the ball here for the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander up top. 12 points for him. The Thunder with another miss.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Sinks the tray. 9 points in the game.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
The ball's knocked loose. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered closely. They need this. They grab their own miss. And Hartenstein gets it to go.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
36 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Rollins. Now Green. From downtown, Wallace pulls it in. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Williams. It's good on the putback. Williams has got 9 points now in the second half.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Substitution on the court.
Fires away from way outside, and no good. Trying to get that one to fall. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Milwaukee out in front, running away with it. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. The Thunder shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. They've got Gary Trent, also Green out there. Bobby Portis out there with Jackson, and it's Livingston in at the 4. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
Just a strong finish there, guys.
Hey, needed just one hand to do it. And here's Milwaukee now, following the bucket by Oklahoma City. And that one's good. Green.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Green. That shot off the mark. The Bucks shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. Pulls it. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Joe, the pass to Caruso. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Here's Portis for 3. No good on that one. His first miss. He's 4 for 5 now. Pass to Joe. Takes the 3. Sinks it from distance.
Well, don't let Isaiah Joe get comfortable from that distance, folks. Look out.
And here's Green from the arc. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Well, Grant, it appears the league expansion is around the corner. Any concerns about spreading the talent too thin?
Not really, B.A. I mean, the global pool of players competing for an NBA roster spot has never been deeper. So there's plenty of talent to go around.
Connaughton, he's checked in for the Bucks. Johnson comes in for Green. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Wallace is checked in.
Well, let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
Portis gets the bucket.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Here's Wiggins. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City gets it back. It's good.
Well, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
Puts up a deep three. Connaughton can't hit. The Thunder have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Here's Joe. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. From deep, Johnson. And the three-pointer goes.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 6 for 9 here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Joe, guarded by Trent. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Doris, coaching is a difficult job. You think they're judged unfairly?
I do, PA. I think they go into any circumstance, and it's largely contingent on what is the strength of the organization. What's your ownership like? What is their commitment level to winning? What is your front office and the decision-making process like? But we all know this. Like, the coaches ultimately are the ones who are judged by wins and losses. They know that going in.
And here's Green from the arc. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
He hit a couple from range in the first half, but now his confidence is through the roof.
And that's a foul called on DeLon Wright. That's his first foul. Doris, with the latest collective bargaining agreement, teams have to be more strategic with their spending.
They do, Brian, and I think this speaks to the league's desire to make sure there's competitiveness across all of the teams in the league. There are now harsh penalties in place for teams that go over the luxury tax. So star players in their 30s or players with injury concerns aren't necessarily guaranteed max contracts in the future. You're going to see a lot more negotiations and smart decision making.
And that one's good. Green.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
It's stolen by Trent. Over to the left wing. Tries it from 19. Another one falls for Milwaukee. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Hartenstein finds Gilgeous-Alexander, and he gets it to go. There's 1:40 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Livingston. Off the mark there with a three. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Bucks.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And so this will lock down their 15th win of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
What a selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job finding guys in their appropriate spots.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Now here's Gilgeous.
Oh, my God. Look out below. Boy, that SGA dunk was right out of the highlight reel. Woo!
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Dort against Connaughton. Over Dort. Good work defensively by Dort. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. banked it in off the glass.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Damian, you guys were in control of this game more or less from the opening tip. How satisfying is it to play from ahead?
It's a lot of fun. I mean, when the game isn't back and forth and, you know, your heart rate is up, you know, because you're worried about every little thing that happened, every foul call, every little thing, you know, when you can sit the fourth quarter like we did tonight, that's the kind of rest that we want to have. So these type of performances we would like to have more often.
Enjoy the moment, guys.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Dorisburg, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.